What's up, guys? Welcome back to We Watch a Movie. Mike here, and I got a Scream update for you. This just came out on Bloody Disgusting. It was actually from an interview that the director's radio silence of the new Scream movie did with Hello Sydney. HelloSydney.com is the thing. I'll put a link down below so you guys can check out the video for yourself. Awesome Scream thing to follow. And also, I have a wonderful package. Shit. I don't know what that had to do with anything, or if it's true or not in all reality, but I just had to say it to you. Guys from Radio Silence talked to Hello Sydney in a Zoom interview, and they said some really interesting things about Scream that you guys want to hear. Number one, it's rated R. Thank you, Equitiocho. Me needed this in me life. Not to say anybody thought it wasn't going to be, but you never know. If it did come out and they were like, it's PG-13, pants would have dropped, and not in the good kind of way. Pants would have dropped, and then nether regions would have been set on fire atwixt the internet. I don't know if the way I worded that makes any sense or not. It doesn't. My point is, people would have set their crotches on fire. No, it's a really good thing that it's rated R. Obviously, that's one thing. If you were worried about it, you don't have to worry about it anymore. They also said some really interesting things that makes me think that this is going to be the most meta horror referential film of them all. With all the Scream movies, legacy is very front and center, and they all build so successfully on one another while also being totally original in their own right, and that was something that from the start we knew was going to be essential in this work, and that was a love letter to all the movies and, of course, to Wes, but also was going to take some of its own unique risks and carve out its own path in the series. We have to make a movie that's a standalone good movie. It has to be entertaining in and of itself, but also has to be a part of a franchise that has existed for 25 years. For us, it was finding a way to merge those two things. A lot of it came from the script where the entry point is accessible to everybody. This isn't a movie that you need to have seen 27 other movies to understand, but your experience will be extremely heightened the more knowledge you have of those previous four. He adds, we have a ton of Easter eggs in this thing. It wouldn't be a Scream movie if it wasn't self-referential and didn't talk about, where the genre is at in a kind of pop culture sense. There's other stuff that they went on to say that I'll just paraphrase again. I'll put the link down below. But there's other stuff they went on to say that's really interesting that makes me think this could be the most meta of all the Screams. He, at some point in the interview, can't even discuss the state of horror right now because he says, well, I can't say that because it would be a spoiler in itself just to talk about it. So they mentioned several times that this Scream is going to really reference horror a lot. He talked about how popular horror was now, that it's the only thing more popular than the horror genre right now is Marvel in itself, and he referenced The Witch. Not that they're going to do anything with The Witch, but he said that it's weird that a movie like ours exists under the same umbrella as The Witch. So they really had to hold back what they were trying to say, but you could tell there was a reason for that. Again, just the fact that he couldn't talk about really the state of horror right now because he said that could be spoilerish, and the multiple references to it being self-referential, I think that this movie is we're gonna have the most Randyisms ever. One of the best parts of Scream and Scream 2 was Randy, and they tried to recreate that with Scream 4 with the movie club, and it was cool, but I don't think it ever reached that level. So I think that we're gonna get a movie that's gonna have a lot of Randyisms. We're gonna have a lot of those calls back. This movie's gonna take risks too, is the other part about it. He says that in there himself. It's gonna take its own unique risks, and he also says that at one point he's like, I don't know, in 7 months, he's like, fans may hate us. He's like, but right now we're really psyched about how much these movies mean to our fans, even if they might hate us in 7 months. So I don't think that's too big of a surprise to anybody because we even talk about it. Is Dewey gonna die? Is he gonna be the killer? Is Nev gonna die? Is she gonna be the killer? Is that gonna piss you off? Are they gonna kill her in the first act? This is one of the movies, as we've said before, it's gonna be the hardest movie in the world to make, and that's why it's so fascinating to me, because almost any step you take, I feel like you're gonna piss off fans. I do not envy them. I have no idea how I would make a Scream 5, but just called Scream, but that brings the actors back. From what I know of this movie, I have no idea what the script is going to do. But again, as I've said before, Ready or Not was amazing. I have a lot of faith in these filmmakers. Everything I've heard about it sounds great, and I love that it's mysterious. The last thing I'm going to mention that he talked about was the trailer. He says, when we cut the trailer. So it doesn't sound like a lot of people thought because Wes's birthday was yesterday that a trailer was going to be coming soon, that we're going to get something from Scream. Doesn't sound that way because he says the problem is going to be spoilers. We had to do a bunch of shooting in secret. He mentioned that they had to have a security team to try to keep all this hidden because it's a movie that any spoilers could really get out if they saw certain things being filmed at the same time, so they had to be really mindful of that on set. And he said that doing the trailer is going to be hard because you really don't want to spoil any of the surprises that they have planned. So this movie's going to take risks. It's going to do some wild shit, and I really hope that you guys are doing better over there than they are at Universal with Halloween Kills and all the goddamn leaks that keep coming out. Keep going, keep it under wraps, because it sounds just as important to the director as it is to the fans. He said in the interview, he said, you only get to experience a movie for the first time once. So I really want those surprises to be there. And I hope they are as well. So 2 things. This could be the most meta Scream of all time, which I fucking love. You're no Sharon Stone! And also, Sydney, your mom's a whore. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I don't think the trailer's coming as soon as some people are hoping for. But I have faith in Scream 5. Scream. God damn it, why are they doing this? It makes it so fucking difficult. I really wish it was called Scream 5 though. It would just make everyone's lives easier. God damn it. Maybe that has something to do with the plot, who knows. But it's rated R, and fuck yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Please click that subscribe button, because if you don't, my mom and dad are gonna be so mad at me. We're not gonna have a live stream on Wednesday, just so you know. While Jay's out, I'm just gonna keep him till once a week until Jay's back. We love your fucking faces. Thanks for all the support and everything you guys do. And we'll see you guys next time.
Say that again and I'll gut you like a fish. Gut you like a fish if you say that again. Say that again and I'll gut you like a fish. Gut you like a fish if you say that again. Like to cut 'em, like to choke 'em, like to hold 'em. Young and old ones, Sydney Prescott's my older one. Oh yeah, like to wear white masks in the night.
Hey guys, this is Mark Wahlberg, and I just wanted to take a second to talk to you about We Watched a Movie. They got a really good Patreon going on over there. They'll do videos for you based on any of their characters. They'll do commentaries for you. They'll do movie reviews for you. They got behind-the-scenes videos. You got 20% off of all their merch. They'll even make you your own video store card like Blockbuster back in the day. They got commentaries just sitting there waiting to be fucked by your movie ears. I'll put the link below. We gotta outrun the wind.